Hey, what's up, guys? So yes, J-Wink is back after his 2-week long break. Like I've said in my last couple of videos, I've been kind of busy with everything that's been going on, like basketball and everything, and all the stuff I've been working on. And I'm sorry if I sound a little bit weird. I'm kind of fighting through a cold right now, but I felt like today was the day that I finally get the rest of my reviews out, and it's time, to get up to date on these, because next week I will be done with basketball. So next week I will be on track, and I don't want to worry about everything that else I have to do. So we're gonna review the first 3 episodes that of the Flash that came after the Flash mid-season finale, which is Potential Energy, The Reverse Flash Returns, and Fastlane. So yes, I'm going to briefly talk about these episodes very quickly. I just wanted to, sorry, give a little kind of overview of what they were kind of about and what I really thought about the episode. So, Potential Energy. Sorry, I just want to bring it with so then you guys can see when I'm reading this. Is the episode where Barry. Okay, so yeah, that is the episode when Barry is conflicting with his feelings for Patty, because that is the episode where she is sorry, where she is going to leave Central City, and Barry does not want her to leave Central City, and she finds out that he's the Flash, and it's a whole occurring thing throughout the episode, and I really did like it because it's kind of neat and cool to see, that he has to, he doesn't want her to know because he cares about her so much, and so he doesn't want her to, get freaked out or anything about it. But, and then also throughout the episode, we learn a little bit about what Wally's been up to. Joe has found out that Wally has been doing some drag racing stuff, and he isn't a big fan of that. And at the end of the episode, everybody has a happy ending except for Barry and Patty, because Patty decides to leave Central City for good. She does not come back, and then Barry is left alone, and he just kind of has to live the rest of his life. Well, not the rest of his life, but he's just got to live the rest of that time without her because she left. So, definitely I'd give that episode a 5 out of 5 winks. It was really awesome. I really did love that episode. It was really a lot of fun, and I'm glad that sorry guys, that we got to kind of see that relationship come into play, before we saw Zoom come back, and before we went to Earth 2. So moving on to the Reverse Flash Returns. This was an awesome episode. It was a really neat callback to the first season, because at the end of that, at the Potential Energy, the Reverse Flash ends up, and he's on Earth, and he's stuck just like how he was in season 1, and so he needs Barry's help to get him back in the future. And it's really cool. It was really fun to actually see another showdown between those two actually occur, and I really did like that. And then it also dealt with the theme again, like that Barry had to deal with it. He can't change the future. Like, he can't stop the Reverse Flash will always be there. He will never stop being never in existence, because he will always come back. And that's the way of everything, is time always finds its way to work its way back in everything, and nothing is ever it's just like what Beast said in X-Men Days of Future Past. You drop a pebble in a river, and the waves will just go around it and create a new path. And that is true. Even though you stop time in one direction, it will also spring off and go in another direction. It'll create new dangers and new stuff, which is the effect of season 2. So, yeah, I really did like this episode. And then this is the episode where Francine kind of passes away, and this is the one where Iris and sorry guys, and Mr. Wally they're kind of getting to know each other a little better, as well as Joe, and they're all still trying to get to know each other a little bit better, even though there's still that drag racing problem that goes on. They're still trying to sorry guys, be that family with Wally, because they don't want to just abandon him. They want him to be in the family and kind of be with them, and not just outcasted like how he was, kind of how they think he is. And so then moving on to Fastlane, which is the main episode where Iris is sorry guys, is worried about Wally, you know, because this is the one episode where she finds out that Wally is doing drag racing, and she does not want that to be going on. So then she wants to go and confront him and stop this drag racing thing from going on. Sorry, guys. And it's very cool. I really did like it because it was very, very interesting to see, and I really did like seeing Iris kind of having to be that older sibling, you know, and, you know, show those kind of shows, and shows that she cares for him. And then Harrison Wells is taking the Speed Force from Barry, and that's as he's trying, and he notices he's getting slower. Well, he doesn't, but other people notice he's getting slower, and eventually he starts to notice. But once he notices, it's too late, because there's a drag racing accident, and then this villain Tar, which is the main villain of the episode, is getting revenge on his old colleagues that killed him, supposedly, until the particle accelerator made him into a tar man, which is cool, kind of, in a way. But then we see him going after, and he's at the drag race, and he kills the guy, and glass goes everywhere, and Barry is trying to stop the glass, and it goes right into Iris and stabs her, and then Barry realizes he was too slow. And then this is the episode where they lock up Harrison Wells, and then they figure out, no, we're not going to lock you up. We got to unlock you, and we're going to take you to Earth 2. And that was a really fun episode when they actually went to Earth 2, and the actual thing where at the end of this episode where they were like, we're going to Earth 2. It was amazing. I was like, what? Are you serious? You guys are going to Earth 2? So, yeah. But I'm just going to do the Earth 2 videos, and here's as well, since I got plenty of time. But, so, welcome to Earth 2, and, Escaping from Earth 2, I believe it's called. Yeah. Okay, so Escape from Earth 2 and Welcome to Earth 2 are very, very fun episodes. I really did like them both. I really do love Earth 2 in general. And it's too bad we didn't get to see much more, but I really did like that. It was very cool and very interesting to see the difference, you know, the difference, and all some of the villains are good actually this time around. Some of the good guys are bad, and we know which is which. And at the end of Welcome to, and I really did like, definitely, Welcome to Earth 2 and Escape from Earth 2 are probably my two favorite episodes in the entire season, series so far. These two are very cool. I really do like them both. I really do like Escape from Earth 2 more than I do Welcome to Earth 2. But I did like seeing in Welcome to Earth 2 Barry have to impersonate him being his doppelganger from The Flash, you know, from Earth 2. And it was very cool to see him interact with Iris and Joe and everybody that he had to interact with. And it was very interesting to see at the end of the episode that he gets locked up with Callie, I believe her name is. Sorry guys if I got that wrong. And the guy in the iron mask. And it's very interesting, and it was very awesome to see. Sorry guys, BB-8's making noise over here. But it was very interesting to see that Barry actually got captured, and that his less superpowered friends had to come and rescue him, which is very cool. And during this time, Earthquake guy in Earth 1 is causing terror, and Jay has to become the Flash, you know, with a Velocity 9 that Caitlin is prepared for him, concocted for him. And then he takes off and stops him for that part of the episode, for this episode. And then, you know, it is very interesting. It was very cool to see Jay actually get his powers and use his Speed Force for once, because we didn't really get to see that a whole lot in the beginning of the season, even though we didn't get to see it a whole lot now. But in these two episodes, we really did get to see it a lot more. But moving on to Escape from Earth 2. So, at the end of Welcome to Earth 2, Ronnie Raymond is dead, Deathstorm is dead, as well as Iris' father. So, that influences, and Barry is captured, so that kicks off Team Flash to go and rescue Barry with Iris and Barry, Earth 2 doppelgangers. And they have to go get them and save Barry and get back to Earth 1 before, you know, Zoom finds out, and get Callie out of there and just save the world, I'd say. It was very cool to see throughout the episode Barry and Callie use their brains to figure out what the Man in the Iron Mask was saying, and that it symbolizes that it's Jay. Now, I believe, spoiler alert, well, no, this is theory. I believe that is Jay Garrick in the mask. I'm going to place a bet. I'm thinking that is Jay Garrick. And that the guy that is Jay Garrick is not the real Jay Garrick. He's somebody else, like a clone or something, or some other thing. But I don't believe that's the real Jay Garrick. The one that was pulled in by Zoom at the end of the episode, that was not him. That is a henchman of Zoom, I believe. Because I don't think there would be any other reason that he would knock Jay on there unless Jay and him are the only ones. Jay and him and Wally are the only ones that can stop him. Or maybe, I don't know. Maybe he's hinting that Jay has to give up his speed force to somebody else, and that is Wally. Who knows? It'd be interesting to see if that happened, but I don't think they're going to introduce 3 speedsters. Well, more than that, I guess. But, yeah, guys, that's about it. I would definitely give all these episodes 5 out of 5 winks, especially the Earth ones. Earth 2 episodes. Very, very cool. Except, I would give the 2 middle episodes, the one middle episode, the one where Iris gets hurt, I'd give that a 4.5 out of 5 wing. Jeff, just because, it kind of got the subplot with Iris and her brother, with Wally, just kind of, just bleh at times. But I did like the episode. I am liking the season. I do like where this is taking off, and I'm really looking forward to I'm not really looking forward to next week's episode, and hopefully that'll change, but I'll let you guys know about that later. Jay Wink, winking out.